From Fox 55 Sports, this is The Locker Room.
So what the heck? Good evening, everyone. Alongside Peter Hood, I'm Justin Prince. Peter, Justin, Peter. We'd like to welcome you.
Got that memorized, everybody?
Just in case you didn't. Welcome inside the locker room, Pete. An exciting time of year to be around high school basketball. This weekend, no exception.
Yeah, we'll preview girls regionals in just a few minutes, but first, there were some trophies on the line tonight, too. Conference championships up for grabs on the boys' side in the NE8, ACAC, and SAC. We begin at Northrop. Bruins trying to claim their first SAC crown since 1987. Carroll trying to repeat as conference champs. They can climb into the driver's seat with a win tonight, and they were in the driver's seat in this game when we pick it up late third quarter. This sequence from David Ejah is something else. You saw the flush on one end, gets back on D, and tells Sidney Curry to go somewhere else with that miss. 16 points, 18 boards on the night for Ejah. He's fired up. Chargers up 9. But Northrop would make a push off the turnover. Kamani Smith, this kid's a good player, gets an easy lay-in. Moments later, he'll get another, this time plus another. The sophomore, as you see the and one, had 9 on the night. That cuts the deficit to 4, but that's about as close as the Bruins would get, Jay Prince, because it's takeover time for Dan McKeeman. Not one, you see the first. Not two. This is good stuff. This is straight out of Steph Curry's textbook. Passes, relocates, fires. Not two, but how about 3 straight triples for the senior sharpshooter? Extends the lead back to double digits. McKeeman leads the way. McThreeman is his Twitter name. Leads the way with 25 as Carroll moves into first place in the SAC. How about that move with a 63-50 win?
Over to Homestead we go. Sparty paying host to Concordia this evening, second quarter. Spartans already up and adding to it. Xavier Overstreet, no. Alec Grinsfelder, the board, and put back for 2. Cadets doing what they could to stay in this one. Alec Barkovic nails the corner triple to cut the lead back to single digits, but Homestead just so good, especially on their home court. Overstreet reins in the triple from the top of the arc, and then check out the feed here on the drive from Overstreet to Grinsfelder. The hoop plus the harm. Game high 16 for the junior big man. Homestead rolls 53-33.
So they're very much alive for a conference title. Over to Snyder. Panthers playing host to Bishop Luers tonight. These ladies obviously stole those dance moves from Justin Prince. Snyder up 16 when we pick it up late second quarter. Jalen Causey goes on his own personal 5-0 run. You saw him get to the bucket. Next possession, we'll pop it from 3 this time. No worries. Panthers cut the lead to 12, but it was the Dylan Duff show from there on out in the first half. Forces the steal, and he's a tough man to deal with in transition. Got a lot of finishing moves in that bag of his. There's one of them. And then he gets hot from the outside, and it's pretty much over from there. How about this? The junior outscored Luers by himself in the first half, 28-25. He nearly outscored him for the game. Duff drops a 40-piece as Snyder wins 104-45. Have a night, young man.
That is just filthy. To East Noble we go. The Knights hosting New Haven, and they can clinch the NE8 with a win tonight. Pick it up third quarter on the break. Hayden Jones Jones cuts through the lane like knife through a butter. Kicks out to Nate Dixon, drills the three. He had 17. East Noble leads by double digits. New Haven working hard to fight back. Nice post work here from Deontay Causey. Gets the hook shot to roll, but the Bulldogs within 17. East Noble, though, as a guy you might have heard, has some skills down low himself. Ali goes around two Bulldog defenders under the hoop, gets the layup to go. East Noble fans finding that one appealing. Get it? Appealing?
Like creative writing from Caleb Saylor.
They like this one, too. Good ball work by the Knights. Kicks out to number 32, lets it fly. And that knocked down the three-pointer, and East Noble wins tonight 70-51. Ali, 19 points. They clinch the NE8.
For a second straight year, down to Norwell. Two other pretty good NE8 teams going at it. Huntington North paying the Knights a visit. Both teams, again, 5-1 coming in conference play. Viking size a problem for the Knights tonight. Off the inbound, Sawyer Stoltz catches and lays it in. Later, Knights lose the biggest man on the floor somehow. Hank Pulver finds Stoltz again for another layup. Huntington up 4, and they just kept on going inside to the big man. Another bucket. He had the first 6 for Huntington North. Later in the first, it's time for the other Vikings to join the fun. Great hustle from Zach Doherty. Ball finds Pulver. He hits the triple. Vikings led 9-0 after the first, and they kept the pressure on in the second. Stoltz, another easy bucket down low. And then, why not one more time, off the inbounds. That's another easy feed for 2. The future IUPUI Jaguar, a game-high 20. Vikings win 48-32.
Over to Monroeville we go. Jay County visiting Heritage. Winner of this claims the ACAC title. Late fourth quarter, Jay County up 9. Heritage trying to make a comeback. Cameron Mitchell drives, gets the layup to drop, and it's a 7-point game. A little bit later, Patriots force the turnover. Great effort by Mitchell. It's going to result in a Walter Konepke bucket at the other end, and it's a 5-point game. Heritage, they just kept on being a bunch of pests tonight. Back to a 6-point game. Konepke, no on the 3. They keep the ball alive. Alec Burton, he's going to get the layup to go. The lead's down to just 4. Jay County would do just enough to barely stay out in front, though. The press break, that's a layup from Michael Schlechte. That makes it a 6-point game once again. Later on, under 10 to play. Schlechte at the line, buries the first. It's a 5-point game. It would be big. He missed the second. Heritage heads down court. Jason Holliness Bell buries a 3 at the buzzer. But it's still a 2-point game. Jay County wins 55-53. Schlechte a game-high 29. Patriots claim the ACAC regular season title.
So we've got champs in the NE8 and the ACAC. Central Noble in a good spot in the NECC, hosting Lakeland tonight. Pick it up first quarter. Lakeland's Colton Taylor trying to drive down the lane, but kicks it out to Cole Miller instead. Good decision. Central Noble not going away, though. Ball makes its way to Ridley Zolman. He drives, gets the finger roll to go for 2, and we've got more coming from him. Other end, though, off the inbounds pass, Lakeland's Braden Bontrager with the catch and shoot. He adds 3 more. Cook said we can do that too, though. Lob pass off the inbound. Sawyer Yoder puts in the bunny for 2. Central Noble goes on a 20-9 run to open the first quarter. Here's 2 more for Zolman. He had 23 on the night. They squeak out a tight one, 60-58. And our play of the night is the first play you saw tonight in the highlights. David Eja on one end, the slam. And then on the other end, this guy does it on both sides of the ball. Sidney Curry's one of the best players in the area, and Eja was not having it tonight. 16 points, 18 boards for Eja as Carroll gets a huge road win at Northrop, and so they climb into first place in the SAC standings.